Hello everyone, welcome to my second attempt at Elite 2. This is actually not even close to my second attempt. This is like my 82nd attempt at Elite 2, but this is the second time that I'm streaming it. And I promise I have gotten better. Let me make sure I've got everything set up here. What's up, Mike? Creepy dead boy. Tonight, we shall conquer the galaxy at a slightly lower volume level on my PC. All right, let me get this bad guy out of the way. All right, so if you recall, the last time I played, I did not do very well because I didn't really know what I was doing. So I watched a series of YouTube videos by this guy called Jim Plays Games. And he breaks down all of the aspects of Elite 2 in a way that I could understand while I was walking on the treadmill. And so I have played more, and I've actually created a save file a little while in here. So we'll open this up real quick. Now it has been a couple days since I've played. I'm hoping that I have not lost any of what I had in terms of my abilities here. So I do remember where I saved this thing. Okay. And so we are currently in a system. We are currently at Sol. And what I was doing was some trading between Sol and Bernard Star and Ross 154. I need to check my ship's inventory. Okay, I have this 1 ton of luxury goods. I don't have any spare fuel at the moment, so let's go ahead and add some fuel real quick. So, go to the stock market. Hey, Pixels. And we're going to buy some. So it says, okay, I see here. I've got 2 tons, that's more than enough. And we'll go back. Luxury goods are a hot commodity over on Ross 415, or what is the name of that? Yeah, Ross 154. So that's where we're taking this stuff. As soon as we refuel and request permission to leave. Hey, Ricky. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, one of the funny things about this game is that the refueling is sort of, you need 1 ton and you expel or expend that ton no matter how full or empty your fuel gauge is. So it's kind of weird. But anyway, we are ready to go. So let's raise our landing gear. Let's get a little far away from the station. One of my favorite new things to do is to watch the world go by. Oh, like watching us leave the station. That is pretty awesome. You gotta admit, just like flying away from the station. Yeah, well, we'll stay away from Wolf 359. Although I wouldn't be surprised if that was in this game. Look at my ship. She's a thing of beauty. One of the things that I realized about playing Elite Dangerous is just how drab that whole color scheme is. I'm going to be doing a bonus stream of Elite Dangerous, the rare modern game on the Amigos Retro Gaming channel, just to kind of do a compare and contrast with Elite 2. There are some things that Elite Dangerous does better than Elite 2, but like I said, we'll get into that when we do the Elite Dangerous stream. This is awesome. All right. So anyway, let's go ahead and bang on over to Bernard Star, our first port of call on the way back to Ross 154. So we shall do that. And then this, And then let's hit that hyperdrive. Wow, Michael. So you are an Elite Dangerous pro. Last night I dusted off the. I don't have the HOTAS anymore, but I do have. I reconfigured my controls and played around a little bit just to go through all the systems and remembered how to do everything, especially docking. So anyway, we've made the jump into the Bernard Star system, and we're going to jump again. So we'll go over here to Ross 154, target that, and oh, I guess we need to get, I should have probably bought more fuel. I don't have enough fuel to make this jump, so we got to make a quick stop over at, what is this, the Birmingham station? Oh yeah, this music is great. Hey Gary, how's it going, man? All right. And there he is, Birmingham World is where we need to go. And orbiting Birmingham World is the Boston base, which we will be making a quick fuel stop at. Don't park here. So to target this thing, you've actually got to hit it right in the right place. That's one of the things that I learned. And now we are good to go. So we've targeted this, and it's time. I wonder what F10 does. Oh, F10 lets you target in the screen. Okay, so we've done that. So now when we go back here, we should see our tunnel. Oops, we need to shift our view. And it's behind us. There we go. So we'll just line ourselves up right there. And now we employ the time machine. Oh, we also need to speed up our craft here. There we go. We're on our way now. Hey, Dazzly. Welcome, welcome. You know, I never got a chance to visit Birmingham, though I've been told by American News that it is a dangerous place that where only angels fear to tread, or something. Of course, you can always believe the American News. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, we messed up a little bit. Let's see here. Okay, so we've left the thing now. I forgot to do something. Let's go ahead and slow it on down to here, and we are going to go back. I forgot to turn on a little thing we like to call autopilot. So let's do that. Okay, now we're in business. We shall sail back. Yeah, docking is no small feat, at least in Elite Dangerous. I've yet to try manual docking in this because autopilot docking is so much fun. You get to listen to the nice music, and I like to just kind of put my guy right there and watch him glide on in. Yeah, so Ireland, I'm leaving on Thursday, shall arrive Friday morning. I booked my coach tickets this morning. I'm taking the express bus in, but the express bus leaves too late on my way out, so I'm taking the normal city bus, which ironically takes exactly the same amount of time as the express bus, which leads me to believe that there might be some marketing involved in that terminology. But anyway, I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, I plan on doing a live stream. I'm bringing a bunch of recording equipment and my laptop. And it should be a really good time. So here we are. And let's go ahead and call the station. Oh, let's see, I guess all this should be happening already. Yeah, it is kind of weird how in Elite 2 they give you auto docking for free, but I mean it does make things easier on you for sure. Okay, so let's stock up on some fuel and then get out of here. Because, I mean, Birmingham World, it's nice and all, but we need more out of life. Okay. By 3. That should be more than enough. Yeah, I haven't had any issues with autopilot, Pixels. I know that it does make you silently, blow up without warning at some points, especially maybe if you're doing more complicated things with it. But I haven't had any issues so far. Now, what Jim Plays Games said was that if you use this 3-arrow time speeder upper, it's actually more buggy than if you use like the later ones. So it's almost like the midway time speeder upper plus autopilot leads to bad things. But anyway, we'll be saving early and often. In fact, let's save right now. Now that we're talking about it. Okay. So we're done with this. Let's request a launch. Yeah, I haven't tried landing on pilots yet. So, or on planets yet. So, I guess I need some extra, like, atmospheric stuff, too, before I attempt that. That's what I read, anyway. Although I did take off from a planet originally in this game, so I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and target Ross 154, which I think we already had. And let's go here, and let's jump. And so we've jumped, we're slowing down, and now we can target our landing position, which is going to be where we started from. You know, it's funny, I haven't actually tried landing back on a planet. I think you start on what, like Socrates or something like that? I don't know. Yeah, there aren't too many. This is a pretty classy soundtrack. Dust Ball, Aster. What is the name of the place that let's try to zoom in on Aster. Anything there? Oh yeah, Merlin. That's where I started at. So, should I attempt to land on Merlin? I shall, even with the buggy autopilot. So, let's go here, and here, and we should have... I did not target that properly. Let's try that again. Okay, there's Merlin. Now we just need to rotate the planet around here. And... Right. Oh, F10. There we go. Okay. And now we are back to here. And now we have our time tunnel, or our targeting tunnel, whatever that is. Always ends up that it's behind me. Okay. And now we're ready to accelerate and speed up time. We don't appear to be advancing. Well, we are, we're just very slow. Do I need to... Oh, undercarriage is down. Let's slow it on down, and let's... That seems a little buggy, because my undercarriage should have... I mean, I've had multiple hyperspace jumps with the undercarriage down. That probably should have, like, destroyed my ship. Okay. Now, I'm not sure why we are not making any progress here. Oh, it's because that. Sorry. Okay. Sometimes when you do things, it resets other things. Well, when you're landed on a station itself, you know, you got to put your landing pad down. But I guess, you know, you're right. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, like the resistance, the wind resistance is nil. So, yeah, I got nothing. Oh, we need to switch to autopilot. I'm not going to attempt to land on a planet for the first time manually, but we may try and dock manually next time on a station. Gary, yes, I mentioned that at the beginning of the stream. He is the man that taught me everything I know about Elite 2, except for you guys. I watched the first 4 of his videos, and I plan on watching more, just because they're so good. Let's watch. Now, this is something that you don't get in Elite Dangerous. They have landing on planets, but all the planets are desolate hellscapes. These are actually like, looks like a place you might want to live, like with an atmosphere and other stuff, and purple, and not orange and black. Sirocco Station. That's a name I recognize from Elite Dangerous. Yeah, we actually heard from Dan, aka Lemon Tube Amiga. He commented on our latest episode of Amigos. So we may be collaborating some in the future. I know you can skip by this, by the way. I love watching. It's just so graceful. So we come to rest. Six meters and down. I don't know that the original Elite was on the Amiga, was it? Was the original Elite on the Amiga? Oh yeah. I was wondering if that was the same Packbilly pixels. Of course, I mean, how many Packbillys could there be? Okay, it's time to make it big because I'm going to be selling some luxury goods to this lady. What? Why is there no... Did I pick the wrong place to go? I could have sworn this is where we took off from. But, you know, time has passed and I guess there's no more jobs. It's not, you know, a steady thing. What are they paying for luxury goods here on Merlin? $15.39? That seems like about what I paid for them over there at the other planet. Yeah, I imagine that we'll play Elite at some point. You know, it just depends on when the old Amigos Game Selection Committee chooses that for us. I might take a look at it just on a stream, but that would require me to learn, you know, a whole new system, I'm sure, which it just depends on, you know, what our next major game is going to be. Every couple months now, we're going to be doing a deeper game that will require more time, and I want to make sure I stay on top of that stuff. See you, Dazzly. Okay, so this was kind of a bust. We got nothing going on, really. There's nothing else. Is there another place we can land? No, this is definitely where we took off from. Okay, well, let's go ahead and look at what the major exports are. So we'll go here, here, and here. Yeah, so it's a minor import. So I'm going to make some money, but not as much as if I just would have stocked up on fruit and veg, you know, oddly enough. You know, I always wonder if Frontier is a game that goes for big money. It's obviously very desirable, and it's cool to have. I'm sure it came with tons of, like, stuff inside the box, but if it was one of those games that just sold so many copies that you can pick it up on the cheap. I guess so. I guess so, Ricky. It's one of these things is not like the other. No live animals on Ross 154. Okay, so what we're going to do is let's go ahead and just sell these luxury goods. Just get them out of the way. Here. Okay. Yeah. Maybe at Amiga Ireland, you know, I've set aside some extra cash to pick up something for the old boat. Aside from all the things I've been tasked from all the members of the Amigos community here in the States to get. Let's see. So what are the exports here? Actually, let's go in and let's see if we can outfit our ship a little bit better. Or let's just see what our options are. Right now, I have no offensive capabilities. One of the best tips that I picked up from old Jim Plays games is if you're doing trading between Ross 154, Bernard Star, and Sol, you're not going to get attacked. These are very safe systems, so there's no need to you know, take up inventory on your ship with stuff like that. And then you get better stuff once you get more money. I haven't seen enough people to know, Ricky, if everyone's humid or humanoid. Let's see here. 4. Shipyard. Let's see, what might we want? Fuel scoop, interplanetary drive, class 1 hyperdrive. We could get a better pulse laser. Atmospheric shielding, that was the thing. See, we just landed on a planet that that has an atmosphere, and we weren't hurt by it. So why do we need atmospheric shielding? If anybody wants to chime in on that, I'm not quite sure. Hey, Maestra Guga. I already have atmospheric shielding. All right, well, that's good. Okay, and I guess I already have automatic pilot. That is one thing that I wish this game did better. Got to turn on the heater here. It's getting a little chilly in Amiga Studios. I wish this game would tell you what you have on this screen. Now, I realize it's just a couple button presses away. If we want to go on the offense and spend some money on some things, let's see what we have available one more time. Oops. Oh, shoot. I did not mean to... Well... Let's see what we can do before it's time to go. So, stock market. Let's go F2, F6, and we'll just do another trade run. So these guys, all computers, I think, is their exports, major exports, animal meat. Okay, so we'll just get some animal meat. We'll make some money real quick. No, not bulletin board, stupid. Animal meat. Okay. And now we shall leave. Point ourselves skyward. Blast off. Whoa. Sometimes I still get confused about what is controlling my camera and what is controlling my ship. So I think that's super awesome. blasting off into the stratosphere. Oh, thanks. Thanks very much. Should come up over the horizon here. There's so many great visuals in this game. I mean, sure, the graphics are, you know, it's all polygonal, but I mean, I'm a sucker for stuff like this, like Horizon Chase Turbo, the new racing game. It's all polygonal. I love stuff like that. It lets you use your imagination. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Pixels. All right, so we have left the stratosphere, and now it is time to set our jump point. Back to Barnard Star. And it's time to hit that hyperspace. I don't even know how you'd play this with the CD32. Did they? I wonder if they revamped the entire interface, because all of the hotkeys. Well, I mean, this is like a mouse-driven game. It would be interesting to check that out. That's true, Pixels. Hey, it would be just like my real life. Okay, so here we are at Barnard Star. We are going to attempt a manual landing at this point, which means we will immediately save our game, because this could go very, very wrong. Okay. And 2. Yeah, but I mean, presumably they would have redesigned the interface to be entirely controller compatible, which would be interesting to see how they did that. I know it's technically possible to play the CD32 stuff on the Amiga. Okay, so now we go to here and check out Birmingham World. Down here. Now we could land on this planet, Anderton Depot, but because we're going to try a manual docking, we'll go right for the Boston base. And we need to target that. We'll zoom in, spin her around, F10, boom, back. Okay, so this will be just like playing Elite Dangerous. So we are going to jump. Really, the time shift thing is the same thing as Super Cruise in Elite Dangerous. So we'll go ahead and set time at very fast and then adjust our acceleration accordingly. Okay. And when we get to less than, say, you know, 1 AU, then we'll actually just pop back to normal time. Okay, actually we're losing our thing here. Okay. Coming around through here. And now we'll just go at like 3/4 time. Okay. Reposition ourselves. But does it have, Ricky, does it have these things at the bottom? Like, do they have like buttons you press? I'm just interested in the way that the interface looks. I could always look it up, but I figured we need something to talk about as I'm doing this crazy exciting docking sequence. Whoa, something's gone very wrong. I'm traveling away. And now I've lost my target. Okay. Hold on. Let's kill the engine. Okay. Thanks, Ricky. Let's go back. Let's see where we've gone wrong. Okay. So I'm very close, but I'm going the wrong direction. So no, I don't want autopilot. I want manual control. Maybe I just need to speed up time. It's going to take me maybe just... What? What? Okay, I truly don't understand what's going on now. Let's look at our... Okay. There's our target. Okay. Why is it getting further and further away? Anybody have any ideas here? When I speed up time, it still is getting further and further away. Maybe it is a black hole. Bernard star. Who would have thought? Because when I go back here, here's my tunnel. Let's just go to autopilot and see what it does. Have I... Do I need to jump out? This has got to be a bug, right? I know I'm not traveling in the... yes. Yes, you're right. I'm not traveling... it's clear that I'm traveling backwards. But when I look at myself here, it's like my engines are going this way. Okay, let's take off autopilot. And if I just sort of point myself into the direction of the stars, like this, okay, now the target is behind me. So then I swing myself around. Okay. Now, I've also got my lateral thrust seems to be engaged for some reason. I guess that's just because of my maneuvering. Trying to think about what else it could be. So I mean now, okay. So that's my reverse thruster. Obviously not doing anything. Okay. So there's where that is. There's the position of the crosshair. So yeah, that makes sense. I've come to a full stop. Well, I've turned the engines off. I haven't come to a full stop. How would be the best way to do that? So maybe... Okay, so now I continue to drive away even though I'm on autopilot. It's supposed to be taking me toward this place. It's taking me away from it. I need to come to a full stop. So let's go to manual control. Let's reduce our speed to 0. Oh, now I've lost my target. Okay. Yeah. This is probably why autopilot was such a a good option for me. Okay. Let's look here. Okay. So you can see that I'm like fighting against this space. Yeah, I think you're right. Okay. So yeah, I think you're right, Herder Media. We're gonna turn in the direction of our travel. We're just gonna jump out and then jump back again. So yeah. Again, I am not a... That's true. So yeah, and I'm almost out of fuel. So let's refuel. We're going to get through this. I'm not going to jettison. Man, that's my last hydrogen fuel. Here we go. Okay. And so you're right. It's going to take hours to slow down. So basically what I have to do is just let myself slow down. You can see my speed is decreasing. Okay. So now we're kind of back to normal. Okay. So now we can try and make that attempt again. Yeah. And then F. Okay, this time, why don't we use autopilot to get there, and then I will dock automatically. You got to take baby steps with these things, right? Okay, so and go. Okay. And now let's take off autopilot. Okay, autopilot's off. And we need to slow way down. Slow way down. Oh, that was fun. Okay. We'll do that again. Let's try that again. So... okay, we are still at Bernard Star, so we're exactly where we left off. Okay. Boston base. Yeah, that was not pretty. I apologize for that. Like I said, I was not expecting me to be going that fast, but I was. Okay, so we got this targeted. We are ready to go. We're gonna set ourselves up here. Actually, I don't even need to do that. I can just hit the autopilot and it would do everything for me. Yeah, just like pushing that foot up against the floorboard. Oh, we need to... oh, speed up time. No. I don't want to send it. Okay, now, first thing we're going to do is we're going to slow way down. We're going to take off the autopilot now, and we're slowing to a stop. Okay, now we're going to go just a little bit. And Okay. The game has automatically turned me, which was nice of it. And just keep on keeping on here. Let's go ahead and put our landing gear down. Actually, I think our landing gear is already down. Okay, slowly. Oh, and it's done. Okay, that is approximately 1 zillion times easier than docking in Elite Dangerous. You basically drive slowly until you're just sort of magnetically pulled in. But it's the little victories that count. Next, we shall try to land on a planet after we sell our animal meat. Ha ha, copy protection lady with the very large hat. I've beaten you. Okay. So now let's sell our animal meat and make mad profit. Let's buy some hydrogen fuel. And let's buy some computers. I wonder... oh, that doesn't really tell me what I wanted to know. Sorry. Let's go back to here and shipyard upgrades. So this does, we do have more things. I do want to do some combat later on, so why don't we go ahead and purchase. So an ECM system, a radar mapper. I think we're going to need that. Yeah, I guess it's one of those things. It's kind of like how you can bring, you know, like salami into a country, but you can't necessarily bring, you know, a live steer or a, you know, hen. And the other thing is this pulse laser. I would like to probably have a better pulse laser. The 5 megawatt pulse laser. Is there, what is the thing? A beam laser. That's what I want. That's the good thing. Okay, we're going to be saving up for the beam laser. And then we shall go on the hunt. All right. So. Yeah, I don't know how often that would happen. Okay, so we have one trading thing left, so let's go ahead and buy. I know. See, really, I probably should have waited to buy that other stuff. You know what? That's okay. Let's just go ahead and buy the pulse laser. Oops. Don't have enough space in my ship. Oh boy, that takes a lot of space. Okay. Well, then let's go ahead and buy some computers, and then we'll sell them on Sol. I guess we should check out the bulletin board. I don't need anybody else in my business. Okay. Yeah, I've sold. Do I still have my original laser? Really? Let's go. Stock market. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Sorry. Shipyard. Yeah, I've already sold my my guns and everything like that, so I can get more cargo to trade. So this is what I currently have on here, all of which I need. So let's go back to the stock market. We will buy, oops, pushing the wrong buttons. I know that you can sell computers for big, big money on Sol, so we will do that. And now we will leave. Okay, and we're going to try and land on a planet on Sol. So let's go ahead and, well, we'll jump to Sol and then we'll save our game. So let's put our landing gear up. And, oops. Target Sol. And go. Oh. Space, the final frontier. I think I'm pointed in a weird direction and I've got myself turned around again. There we go. Now we're more in business. I think it is. I think this is before Pluto was downgraded to a representative of a planet-like species. Okay, in fact, if we look at Sol right now, we can see that Pluto is here. Earth has a plethora of stuff going on. Why don't we fly on over to Earth, and we will attempt to land on Earth, but not before we save our game. Okay. And I always want to just check out my ship. It looks cool. It looks so much cooler than the original ship that you get in Elite Dangerous 2. Like the thing you get in Elite Dangerous, man, it looks like a freaking Roomba. This thing looks awesome. I should. I wonder if they have a space station. Let's find out. All right, folks, we're getting ready to mobilize here. Boom. And now... Oops, that is not what I want to do. Okay, Sol. And Earth. I command that you center yourself on Earth. Maybe I gotta zoom out more. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we've got Tokyo, New York, London, Moscow, Paris. All right. Turning the globe in an unnatural way. Okay, well, let's land in London. That's close enough to Athlone. Why can I not do this? Okay, let's zoom out. Oh, nope. Can I land on London? Is that an option? Auto target? I don't know if I can or not. Okay. Do we think that we can land on London? Or any of these places? Or are these just like places in the... that they're like, oh, it's cool, it's Earth, let's put these cities in here. What is the opinion of my crew here in the chat? Can land on London. Thank you, Amiga Bong. Okay. Maybe I gotta get closer. I'm going to need assistance. Ah, okay. I just wasn't sure. It's all right. First time landing on a planet. Sorry, guys. Okay, got that selected. Now we go here and here. Okay, and we shall speed up time. And just set our autopilot. You could, but you'd eventually run out of money because all the cities on Earth, I believe, have the same imports and exports. Don't quote me on that, but I think that that's the way. I think trading is sort of system-wide in this game. Ah, autopilot off. Okay. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and turn our engines off. Get a view of things here. So that's where I need to be. I'm flying away from it. So, turn it in. Nope. Yep. Okay. Okay. Let's take it in nice and easy. Oh, yeah. Let's do that real quick. Clearance already granted. Autopilot must have done that for me. What? I do have clearance. Landing pad 6. That's 4. That's 6. Nice and easy. Okay. That didn't quite go as planned. Let's try again. Oh shoot, I should have picked last save position. I didn't see that as an option. Okay. It might have been. And of course I just overwrote my game. Dang it, dang it, dang it. We're starting from scratch. You know, I do that so often on these. Why could you not have just put load and save instead of those stupid arrows? All right. Well, I don't see it on here. Gary, yeah. It would be nice if there were. Jim Plays Games does a thing. He does a weird thing with the file names that I didn't quite understand, where he was able to do well, it wasn't really, it was like forcing the game into incremental saves. But I don't know how he was doing it. So, yeah. Well, I guess we'll just start again. When I use file name extensions, does that, I mean, how does that change how the game saves? So 10. And then, oh, okay. So that's exactly how that works. Well, at least we learned something out of this. Let's go ahead and just start again. I mean, it's not as if I haven't done this part of the game 600 times already. So let's go ahead and go to the shipyard, sell our stuff. Oops. Sell our homing missiles. Go back. 4. Yeah, so this is the lady that will buy luxury goods for 3,000 bucks. So we want her to hang around. Yeah, thanks, Gary. If I didn't tell you thank you, I'm sorry. Still getting over my loss here. So let's go to the stock market. We shall buy our animal meat again. Buy a lot of animal meat. And we shall leave. Oh, shoot. We actually probably sell one of those animal meat because we need to buy extra. Oops. Hydrogen fuel. Okay. Let's see how fast we can do this with autopilot and everything too. So F7, target, Bernard Star, and leave. Okay, so I guess I can't go into autopilot till I'm out of the atmosphere. Is Elite 3 regarded as like a good game? Oh, okay. That makes sense. That's alright, Gary. If that's the worst thing that happens to me today, I've had a pretty good day. Okay. And now we will go here, and now just kick it on autopilot. I think there is a small amount of texturing here, right? Oh, and speeding up time. Yeah, I don't know if those are textured polygons or if those are just polygons laid on top of polygons. Not sure. I don't know enough about computers. And wow, this was fun. Okay. Now we go to our bulletin board again. Make sure that nobody's buying animal meat at crazy prices. Like, I don't know why. I mean, I guess some people would just, they like going places, but that's such a small amount of money compared to what you can do, just through trading. Okay, nothing here. So stop. Sell our animal meat. Made 400 bucks. Okay, now we shall buy our computers. And last time I played, they were paying big bucks for robots. So we'll buy some robots. Somebody in the Sol bulletin board system was. And we've got enough room for one more computer. And now let's plot our course for Sol. Here, launch request. Back here. Outer space. So you really can move along here. Earth. And F2. F1. And autopilot. Oh wow, I'm looking at that screenshot too. It looks, does look quite different. I think I'm just such a sucker for this style of art that this game has lured me in more than it probably should have. New York. Okay, so you know what? I did want to go to. I wanted to go to Abraham Lincoln, the station, to sell those robots. I just wanted to land on New York first. So we'll go to bulletin board. Oh, not bulletin board. Shoot, stock market. And I think, so we've still got enough fuel to make it. So let's go ahead. Let's save our game first. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's like somebody in some system is selling rubbish. At a high. Maybe you can make big money in volume if you've got one of those massive trading ships. I don't know. But I think that's also an Elite Dangerous. I'll have to check that out, Gary. Jim Plays Games. He's got a great voice, and I really enjoyed watching his tutorial on this game. I hope he does one for every deep game we play on the Amiga, though I bet that's not the case. Okay, so let's go ahead and set our course, still within this system, to the space station Abraham Lincoln. Okay. And one, and we need to request clearance, and we need to F7. Point ourselves there, and oh my gosh. So, there it is. There's the autopilot at work. I'm glad we saved our game. So you should not use the autopilot when you are inside a planet's atmosphere. Where's our target at? Oh, our target's right there, so we didn't retarget yet. So do that real quick. Bye-bye, New York. Yeah, it happens all the time. You know, it's just widely unreported. Sorry, that's probably making people sick. Look at that. You know, I don't recall that that mountain within the vicinity of New York. Must have been a recent geological development. It's kind of hard to steer like that. Okay. Oh. Maybe it was because my undercarriage was down too. You never know. Yeah, the blinking palette is an issue. Okay, done something wrong, or I have not turned on autopilot. Okay. So now we shall... Here. There we go. Oh, that's computers. Dang it. What about the robot lady? Oh. This could be interesting. How do you think we do this? Let's take this job. Oh. Yeah. No, I usually try and run things at the most advanced machine that it will handle. I don't know why it's not letting me. Well, we'll just use get rid of our robots. Oops. Okay, so we're already up to $2,000. Oh, he answered me? Oh, sorry about that. So I guess I'm on the lookout for that guy. Okay, I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. I shall return for a little bit longer. All right. Eckhart Solo. It's Han's step uncle. Okay, so going back to the other way. Let's see. I think what we need to buy are some fruit and veg. Let's double check that. Bernard Star. Yeah, fruit and veg, animal meat, minerals. So we'll just load up on fruit and veg. You know, it's funny, just talking about Elite Dangerous, you know, there's no... Even just having these faces would make that game so much more personal. I mean, you're interacting with nothing all of the time in that game. Okay. Stock market. Fruit and veg. Look at this guy. He's got like... I think he's been wearing a baseball cap for too long, and so he has like this like incredible tan line there. Probably should not get that much because I need to get some fuel. Okay. And plot a course for Bernard Star. Yeah. What? Anybody catch what she said? Anybody know? I wasn't paying attention, and all of a sudden, I was dead. Weird. Well, oops. I almost did it again. I almost did it again. I didn't do it this time, though. Okay. Well, I should not button through those menus. It was a policewoman, but yeah, I guess I was evading justice with that fruit and veg. Let's see. So I guess have I already bought stuff? No, I have 1 ton of robots, and that's it. So I can go ahead and sell my robots here. And then I can jump. Can I jump? I can't jump directly back to Ross 154. That's out of range. Okay. Oops. Shoot. Gosh darn it. Okay. Solar robots. Buy 2 fuel. Oops. No. And buy some military or some... Let's look at... Oops. Okay. Yeah, fruit and veg. So we'll do... It might have been. Maybe I just did something too fast. But normally they give you copy protection checks when you land, not when you take off. So, I don't know. I got nothing. Yep, I'm leaving. Don't worry. I need to not target the Abraham Lincoln anymore. We played this in my junior year of high school for our marching band show. It was pretty epic. You can search for the 1997 Hurricane High School Marching Band to relive the magic. Not from, oh, Alton Towers. That's the theme park, right? Alton Towers in Britain. I seem to have some recollection of that being a thing. Okay, now we can just jump immediately to there. Target it and jump one more time. Is this the Manic Miner thing too? Is that where? For some reason I was thinking Manic Miner was something else. I don't know what though, but. That was one of the games that that I tried out on that Specky you sent us, Gary. Unfortunately, it looked not so great since it was in PAL on an NTSC monitor, but it was still cool. I loaded it up, I connected an audio cable from my phone to the Specky, and then ran the tape file from my phone through the audio port. It's a feat of engineering. Ah, only some versions, okay. So now we need to go here. Can sell. We didn't really make mad profit there. I think the mad profit is to be made with computers. What else do I have in my thing here? Oh, I just don't have any more money. Okay. So let's go back and maybe if we're lucky, well, we should have probably checked the bulletin board first. Okay, there's nothing here. So let's go back to the Abraham Lincoln and let's see if that lady that's paying big money for computers is still there. If she is, we'll be in business. If not, we'll still be able to make some money. So let's go ahead and set our course for Bernard Starr. Oh, I know why I crashed before, by the way. Because I'm still technically targeting the station behind me. When I put it into automatic pilot, it just spun around and smacked right into it when I did it in the hyper speed. Yeah. Like I said, this game, the planetary graphics are so cool. They're so much better than Elite Dangerous. let's go and raise those up. We should be able to jump anytime now. Have I not targeted the right place? I have targeted the right place. Maybe I need to distarget. I'm not sure how I untarget a place. Anybody know? Because I don't think it's going to let me jump into hyper... Oh, I don't have enough fuel. Maybe that's why I can't jump into hyperspace. What? I don't have any fuel. I could have sworn that I had, like, 2. So, it's probably a good thing that we didn't get far. I've definitely got my money's worth out of it, Gary. But I think this is the better game. Okay, so I guess we'll just go back to... We'll head on back to Sirocco Station. Okay. So I think I might have accidentally pressed something that wasn't a letter, and that might have set off the copy protection. That's my personal theory on that. Okay. So let's buy our fuel. And now we should be able to leave. Yeah, that's true. They were gunning for me. Okay. 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 It's been a while since we've saved our game, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay. And we jump again. To Seoul. One thing I've learned is that you don't have to zoom in on that thing to target it. You can just target it from the air. Okay, back here, and then click on the autopilot. Wow, that's crazy. I've not even heard of Open Elite, Gary. Is that a... I know that the Jim Plays Games was talking about like an OpenGL port of Elite, but is that what you're talking about, or is this a different thing? Ooh, Elite. The Abraham Lincoln is my favorite of the space there's so many different shapes. Very cool. Okay. So, please, lady buying the computers, please be here. And she's not here. But that's okay. We will sell our computers for mad money with or without her. Okay, I don't know how much mad money that actually was. Okay. You know, I would like to outfit my ship with some combat stuff, but as a result of, ooh, heavy plastics. As a result of our unfortunate incident, I just don't have enough money to be there yet. If we go, because at bare minimum, I need the scan or the radar mapper, the ECM system, and the and some sort of weapon. You know, the I'd like to get the 5 milliwatt pulse laser, megawatt, probably not milliwatt, pulse laser. Although the 1 megawatt, you know, I could get by with it. Just need some more cash. I got real lucky. Let's see. It would be interesting to know how long these people stick around the bulletin board things, because obviously just kind of curious if what is the largest okay, that's the end. There's not much here. The Luyten system. Let's get more information here. 6, there's no way. Cannot put that many. Don't have that size of ship. Well, I'm glad, Gary. I'm glad to provide you with a respite from the workday. Unfortunately, this is going to bring an end to the stream for this evening. But I will be back in a couple days to stream Elite Dangerous and talk about what it does right and what I think it does wrong. And of course, I'll be keeping on playing Elite 2. And we got to get into some combat. I've just got to make some more money doing some trading and stuff. And so, but yeah, thanks for coming, Michael, Gary, Gary Hucker, Gary James, Ricky, Pixels, Henrik. Henrik, you always pop in at the end, man. You gotta get in the conversation. We miss your input. Amiga Bong, Kamsamnida. I think I got everybody. Anybody that's still anonymous in the YouTube chat. Anyway, we'll see you guys tomorrow. We will be recording at our normal time of 5:30, and we have a huge show. Updates on Amiga Ireland and Amigo Aaron's weight loss challenge, who has pledged so far. We've got mailbag. We got 2 big packages from our buddy Tapes from the Crypt to open. And of course, Nitro, top-down racer. We'll be talking all about that. And user reviews. So check us out if you can. And if not, it'll always be recorded. Anyway, Have a good night/day, everybody. Until next time, adios.